apples. What pops up into your mind when you think about apples? Apple trees, apple juice, or perhaps apple daily? But some of you might be thinking about Apple computers. But tonight, my topic is not just about computers. My topic tonight is about a simple, humble, lovable, tasty, juicy, crunchy, mouth-watering, appetizing, sumptuous, luring, seductive, legendary apple. Don't you simply adore this bright red, gauzy yellow color? And in this hot, crowded room, don't you just want to feel its cold skin on your hot, burning cheeks? Or how about smelling its sweet fragrance? Refreshing and relaxing. And then finally you chomp into its golden yellow juicy flesh and feel its sweet juice fill your entire mouth. Everyone has tasted apples, right? But do you know that apples have been, in fact, in the human history since at least 300 BC? Yes, 300 BC. And it's easily available all year round. That since I was a little girl, I used to have apples almost every day as a fruit. And I still remember that whenever I wanted an apple, my grandmother used to peel it for me. I still remember watching her working with the knife and the apple, so delicately and so deftly. Around and around the apple she goes, until she finally removed the skin of the apple in one piece, without breaking the skin. But she also made it look so easy. But no matter how many practice I got, or how many apples I ate, I still can't peel an apple with a single cut. But never in my mind have I seen anyone peel an apple so beautifully and as elegantly as my grandmother. Can you peel an orange so gracefully? Really? Or how about a kiwi fruit? Or maybe a banana? So you see, apple peeling is a type of art. And to me, an apple is not just an ordinary fruit. It is a symbol of beauty and a form of art. Nothing too strong or extravagant, but something lightly faint and fragrant, sweet and subtle and soft. Of course, it's only my grandmother's tradition to peel an apple before you eat it. Since you can eat an apple in almost any way you want, with or without skin. Because an apple is one of the most natural foods you can find in the market today. Do you know that almost all the fruits and vegetables you see today are genetically engineered? To genetically engineer something means you change the DNA of an organism artificially, and then with that new DNA, you create a new organism, so that the new organism has some features that are slightly different from the old one. Bananas in the past used to be short and stubby with lots of big fat seeds stuck in the middle of it. But today's bananas are long and fleshy with seeds so small that you can actually eat them. And do you know that oranges and grapes in the past used to be very easily infected by plant diseases? But genetically engineered oranges and grapes are now more disease resistant. So now their crop yield can be larger. And do you know that tomatoes in the past used to be really sour, and that they're so soft that whenever they're dropped onto the ground, they instantly split open like an egg? But scientists put an animal's DNA inside the genes of the tomatoes and solved the problem. So today's tomatoes are sweet and big and strong. Today's tomatoes all contain spider genes. Yes, the spider's gene. So is genetic engineering bad for us? Of course not. Look at all those juicy fruits, on top of the fact that it has helped solve nutrition problems worldwide. the same does not apply to apples. Apples already have most of the desirable traits you need in a fruit. It's juicy, it's sweet, it's easily cultivated, and it's not as easily infected by diseases as oranges and grapes. So almost all the apples you see today are really natural, and they are not genetically engineered. And that means that most of the apples you see are identical to the ones you see in 300 BC. So while most of the other fruits have been changed by man to become something better, apples are the only ones that remain true and natural to the very end. So in conclusion, there are 3 reasons why I like apples. Number 1, it's a symbol of beauty and a form of art. And number 2, it's one of the most natural kinds of foods you can see in the market today. And number 3, it's simply the joy of sinking my teeth into this legendary, seductive, luscious, luring, scrumptious, mouth-watering, appetizing, tasty, juicy, crunchy, delightful, lovable, simple, humble apple.
Hear me.